and welcome to today's video. I am so excited because I have the new Colourpop Star Wars Darth Vader palette here. I'm so happy. I have been at work today, came home, this was on my doorstep, UPS brought my Colourpop order, so I washed my face, got my makeup ready, and we are going to play with this palette. We're going to swatch it, we're going to see what we think. I mean, I loved the Child palette, Little Baby Yoda. I loved the Mandalorian palette. So when Colourpop showed this Darth Vader palette, I was like, yes, 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 I have to have it. So I'm going to show you a close-up, I'm going to show you swatches, and we're just going to create a look, kind of give you my first impression, let you know if this palette is just as good as the other two in the Star Wars Colourpop line. I can't wait, and if you are new here, hey, my name is Heather, and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. Shimmer, glitter, testing new makeup, we are here for it. So if that sounds good to you, I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave today, because I upload lots of new videos every single week, usually 5, sometimes 6, sometimes 7 videos a week. So if you want fun makeup content, this is the place to be. But I cannot wait to try out these shadows. So I'm going to prime my eyes, I'm going to zoom y'all in, and we will get started. Before I do that, let me show you swatches of this palette. I'm going to show you swatches on my arm, and I just have to say, like, this packaging is so adorable. I love the Darth Vader on here. I love the shade names. It looks like we have some good formulas in here. Now, I know a lot of people were like hopeful that this would be a different color story. I mean, we all kind of have ideas, especially when we see like a franchise that we love. Like, we have our ideas of what it may look like, what it may contain. But I think that as an eyeshadow palette and creating a look, I see a lot of options with this, and I can see the looks coming together. So I think this is a really nice color story. I think this is really pretty. So now that we've seen close-up, now that we've done swatches, now I can prime my eyes, zoom y'all in, and we can put the shadows on. Okay, I have primed my eyes with my MAC Paint Pot. I'm in the shade LAYIN Low, and I really just want to go for all these cool tones. I think we're going to skip out on the red today, actually, because I just want to. I want to go with all these cool tones, and we'll save the red for other looks. Let's go in first with this shade right here in the center. This is called Imperial Forces, and I'm going to pick this up on my Melt Cosmetics brush. This is a limited edition brush that was part of their Beetlejuice set. And what I'm going to do is kind of like a light to dark crease. So I'm going to first go in with Imperial Forces, and it's going to kind of go on the inner part of my crease. So right here in my eye socket, and then I'm blending it up above there too. So when my deep set eyes are open, I can still see this shade. So I'm just kind of putting it in the socket and above it, back and forth. Okay, once I have that shade how I want it, I want to go into Battle Station, right up here, the shade that's a little deeper. And I'm going to take that and put that right out here. So the outer portion of my crease. And I'm also blending this up and out like this. Alright, now I'm going to go into the Empire matte gray, even deeper shade, and I'm going to put this right underneath the lower lash line. So I'm just going to buff it in, and I'm going to kind of connect it right out here, blending it down and around, and I'm bringing this pretty low. Out and around, out and around. I think if you are somebody who likes cool tones, this is going to be the palette for you. I always see people saying like, we want more cool tones. Even in my comment sections, whenever I do use cool tones, people are like, yes, 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 I love cool tones. So far, these 3 gray tone shadows are blending super well. Very pigmented, but still blendable. Okay, I want to deepen up right out here with this shade Dark Side. This looks interesting. So I'm picking this up on a Sigma brush. This is a E25. And I'm going to kind of stamp that in an angle right out here. Just like this. Blending like that. I'm even going to pull it down some onto the lid, about halfway onto the lid like this. That way when I go in with my lid shade, I'll just have a little bit of depth and darkness here. So this is a matte with some sparkle to it, and I kind of like it. It has a pretty sheen to it. Ooh, I like that. I like the way this is coming together. So you can see it's on the lid, and then at an angle, it's up and out like this. Okay, I'm going to take this cream gel liner from Colourpop. This is in the shade HUSTLA. It's like a, is it like a slate gray? Yeah, it's not quite black. It's lighter than black. And I'm just going to put that in the waterline like this. Okay, I'm going to grab this unearthly brush, and I want to go into Death Star. I'm going to coat my brush with this shadow, and then I'm going to spray my brush with a makeup mist. Whatever you want to use is fine. I have this one from e.l.f. on hand. I just always like to spray my brush when I work with shimmers, and then I'm going to put this on the lid. I'm going to fade it, so it's going to go right here, kind of center of the lid, up. I'm putting it up into the socket and below, and then I'm kind of flicking it and fading it into the shade Dark Side that we use to deepen up in the outer corner. So just like this. Oh, that's a really pretty shade. And then I'm going to grab this Morphe brush. This one is a little bit smaller, and I want to go into Gone Galactic right here. I'm going to pick that up. Again, I'm going to spray my brush because I like to spray my shimmers. And this is going to go on the inner part of the lid. So I'm not going to wrap it on the inner corner, but it's going to go like up here into the socket. And then I'm going to kind of flick it where it meets the shade Death Star, so that these two kind of fade together. So we kind of go 3 different shades on the lid with that kind of matte with the sparkle being in the outer corner. Next, I'm going to grab this Odin's Eye brush, and I want to go into Storm Trooper. This is more of that Super Shock formula, so I don't need to spray my brush with this one, but I'm just going to wrap it on the inner corner. So easy peasy like that, super quick. I'm going to do the same thing over here to this eye. I'm going to throw on some liner and lashes, and I'll be back and we'll kind of talk through how the shadows performed. Alright, here is our finished look. I threw on some mascara, some Ardell DEMI wispy lashes, I think are what they're called. I am feeling this look. I like it. I like these cool silver tones. If you are somebody who likes cool tones and you were wondering, is this the great Colourpop formula? I think it is. Everything performed so well. Of course, this is my first impression. I like to follow up in a few weeks. I do eyeshadow palette rankings where I kind of tell you like more of a review, what I really think about a palette. But if you want to see more looks with this, definitely let me know. Reading y'all's comments always help me out knowing what videos y'all want to see, but I like this eye look. I think it's super duper pretty. I love the slate colors, the kind of pewters, the grays. I think it's so nice. Let me tell you what else is on my face. I will say I'll link this palette down below, and I'll link everything on my face down below for y'all. I'm wearing my Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. I'm wearing my One Size Concealer. I'm wearing my One Size Powder, my HUDA Beauty Baking Powder. I'm wearing my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I am wearing Colourpop Sailor Moon From the Moon Blush. I'm wearing Beeline Colourpop Super Shock Cheek Highlighter. Some of my favorite Colourpop products. BFF3 Lip Liner with a little bit of the like little Mandalorian lip oil on top. So that is the look that we have today. I am super tired. Like I said, I've been at work today, so I'm still feeling myself though. I know it's not good to sleep in your makeup, but I like this look so much. I'm like, I don't want to take it off. Maybe I should just sleep in my makeup, but I'm not going to do that. Heather, I'm not going to do that. I hope wherever you are, you're having a super amazing, awesome day, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye!